We're told that Renato is practicing his tennis serve. He serves the ball 12 times and records whether each serve lands in the service box or outside the service box. So you got in, outside, in. Bunch of ins, then out, then in. Based on these results, what is Renato most likely to get on his next serve? So pause this video, have a go at that before we do this together. Okay, so let's just look at the data we have so far. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 ins and we have 2 outs. So 2 outs. So in the future, we're going to talk about how you can do this a little bit more exactly, and you can maybe do a little bit of math to say, okay, if this is a sample of what's possible, how can you calculate that? But in this video, we're just thinking about it a little bit intuitively, that based on what we see so far, we don't know for sure, but it looks like it's more likely to get an in than an out. So let's see which of these have that. The serve lands, so what is most likely to get on his next serve? Lands outside. Well, that data definitely does not back it up. It looks like 2 out of the 12 were out. So it's definitely not most likely to get an out on the next serve. I would say it's more likely that we land inside the service box, based on what I have seen so far. We cannot predict this information. We might not know exactly what the probability is yet, and there's ways that we're going to estimate that in the future. But just based on the information we have, it does look like, at least based so far, that ins are more likely. Now, it just might just be happen chance. Maybe they're equally likely. Maybe even outside is more likely, but we just happen to get a bunch of ins in a row. That's always a little bit of the asterisk, a little bit of the question mark when you're dealing with probability and statistics. But based on the information we have so far, it does look like in is going to be more likely than out in the next serve.